guys, it's Becky here, and today I thought I would share with you my 4 IBS hacks. So as you know, I suffer from IBS and it affects me pretty much every day of my life. So here are a few of my sort of ultimate hacks that should help you along the way if you also suffer from IBS. Okay, so my first hack is actually an app, and it's an app called FODMAP by Food Maestro. Now, what I really like about this app is that it's something that you can take along with you to the supermarket. Basically, it has a barcode scanner on it, and you can scan like literally any barcode in a supermarket and it will tell you whether, it will basically come up with a smiley face kind of system. Smiley face shows that you can eat it, and then a sad face will show you shouldn't eat it because it's high in FODMAPs. Okay, so I've got a product here, some gluten-free Nutri-Brex cereal, and basically you just scan it with the barcode scanner. So it shows up with like a not happy, not sad face, and says underneath it, eat in small amounts, see guidance notes. So it will show you stuff that is 100% okay to eat. It will show you stuff that you really should avoid at all costs when you're sort of sorting out your FODMAP issues and everything. And then it will also show you stuff that you can eat sometimes, but not too much, and you should be a bit careful. Okay, so I thought I'd scan something else now. These are some maple syrup waffles. So you just go on the scanner again. And oh no, I've got a red sad face here. It says this product is not suitable. Tap on the icon for more information. And then you can tap on the icon and it will show you the reasons why this product isn't suitable. So it says this product is not suitable because this product contains gluten, soya flour and whole wheat flour. So it really goes into depth about sort of what you can and cannot eat. And what I like is that so many products are on here. Like obviously, if you're going to a really local place where they put their own barcodes on, it probably isn't, but 99% of food products I've found are always on here. Everything in supermarkets is always on this app, and it's amazing because obviously one of the things that I have really struggled with FODMAP is that like you obviously know the really obvious things that you can and cannot eat, but some things are a bit sort of touch and go, and I've really sort of struggled with that. So yeah, in my opinion, this app is actually a must if you're trying to follow FODMAP, and just if you have IBS generally when you're going around a supermarket. It's not like free or anything, but it doesn't cost that much. I think it's about £3.99 for like an annual subscription to it, and it is so worth it. I just couldn't really go to a supermarket and be there less than like a couple of hours if I didn't have this app, because it's just super useful. So yeah, highly recommend it. Okay, so my second hack is actually a cooking hack, and I thought I'd share with you 2 ingredients that I honestly could not live without anymore. I don't think I ever used these before I had IBS, but now they are the greatest ingredients in my kitchen cupboards. So as you know, a lot of people with IBS really struggle with both onion and garlic. And onion and garlic are in pretty much everything, and the reason for that is that they have so much flavour and they smell so nice, they taste really good. So when I'm cooking at home, I kind of need something to like substitute them for, and I found 2 amazing things that make cooking so delicious and so simple. So firstly, instead of actually having garlic in my food, I use garlic infused olive oil, which I've heard some people, when I've said this before, be quite worried about it and be like, surely it affects you, but it doesn't. It's absolutely fine, and I would highly recommend using it. We use it in literally everything when we use oil, except when we make sweet things. But it's just amazing, and it really does enhance the flavour of our food. And when I say garlic infused olive oil, I mean the one that's in a bottle that's completely like clear, not the one that when you see at the bottom of the bottle there's loads of little bits of garlic. That is also called garlic infused olive oil, but as you can imagine, like there's garlic in it, there's actual garlic in it, so that's not good. I'd recommend that Tesco do their own garlic infused olive oil, and it's really good. Perfect, the best. Okay, so also I said how when you have IBS you generally can't eat onions. Now chives, fresh chives, are like the best discovery you will ever make. Chives actually like taste and smell exactly like onions, but people with IBS can eat them, and they're low FODMAP and they're amazing. Now with chives, you don't like chop them up and fry them at the beginning of your sort of cooking because they will literally burn. They're more for flavouring, so I find that the best way to do it is to just add them at the end, really finely chopped onto your food. Like if you're cooking with them, only cook with them for a very short amount of time. So like add them at the very last minute, and it's amazing. Me and Mark often just sprinkle them on top of food, so on top of a pizza, on top of a curry, basically, we have chives with every single meal. We have them all the time. We have a chive plant in the garden now, because we eat so much chives, and honestly, garlic infused olive oil and chives, they're godsends really. Okay, so my third hack is an eating out hack. Basically, when you're going out for dinner, even before you've gone out, you need to say to yourself, you need to absolutely promise to yourself that you're not going to eat anything that you don't know if it will affect you, if you're not sure about it. You're not going to be almost peer pressured by other people into eating something. If you don't know that you can eat it, if you think, oh, it might give me a bit of a niggle and stuff, no, you do not eat anything that you don't know that you can eat. Whether that means that you need to call up restaurants before you get there, whether that means you speak to staff and are really firm with them, whether you tell them that you need things removed from the plate or you won't be able to eat it, even if they say back to you, oh, well, just pick bits out and it'll be fine. No, you don't, you do what's best for you, what you know 100% is best for you. You don't get embarrassed, you don't feel like you're a pain or you're awkward, not just to the staff at the restaurant, but to your group of friends or family at the table. Don't feel awkward about it because they don't want you to feel unwell. And I know from experience that if you do stuff like that and you think, oh, well, I don't want to be the pain, I don't want to be awkward, I don't want to show myself up and stuff, it will affect you and you'll be regretting it. And that whole meal and that whole occasion, which was supposed to be so nice and such a happy, positive occasion, all you'll think about is, God, I went home and I had a stomach ache and I lay down and I couldn't do anything the following day, and you became depressed and upset about it because you could have dealt with it so much better. And that is such an important hack in my opinion, that you need to be your own boss. No one, you're the one who puts that food in your mouth. No one else does. It's not the restaurant's fault, it's no one else's fault, it's your fault if you put something in your mouth. So you need to be in charge of what you eat. Don't be shy, don't be embarrassed, don't be scared, just take control. Okay, and my final hack is just a complete overall hack. It's a hack that your doctors, if you go talking about IBS to them, will have told you 1,000 times, but really, it is really, really important to do, and that is to keep a food diary. If you're struggling and you're getting stomach pains, even though you think you've removed everything from your diet that affects you, but you're still struggling, continue to keep a food diary. Just do it. Write everything down. Don't just think, oh, I ate just a little snack here and I don't really want to put it down because it makes me feel bad about how much I've eaten in a day. Don't ever think like that. Every single thing that goes in your mouth, you write down. Even if that's like I know this is silly, this is really stupid, but even toothpaste. You might swallow a bit of toothpaste. Toothpaste has sorbitol in it, and that might be the thing that is affecting you, and you need to reassess what toothpaste you use. There is so many things. You need to put every single thing down. Water, how much water you drink in a day, put it down in a food diary, because it might be that you're just drinking too much liquid too quickly, and that's what's affecting your stomach. Not the food that you're eating, but actually just plain, simple water. So that is one of my biggest pieces of advice, is to keep a food diary of literally everything that you eat. And also alongside that, I think it's quite good to keep a sort of not an exercise diary, but kind of an exercise diary, just keeping in mind how much you're walking and just getting out and doing stuff. If you're doing housework, if you're just doing a bit of gardening, all that stuff, just make a note of it, because the days where you might have gone for a really nice long walk might be the days that you feel worse, for instance, or it might be that you feel better, but you just need to make sure that you're aware of everything that's happening in your life. And just alongside that again, why don't you, within your food diary and your exercise diary and stuff, just have another little section about what's going on in that day. Is there something that's super stressing you out and that might affect how you feel? Because I'm sure a lot of you know that when you're feeling really stressed, maybe, I don't know, something's going on at work, or you have an exam, or literally anything, your stomach probably feels a bit different. It always has done. Even before I had IBS, when I was nervous about an exam, I used to get butterflies in my stomach, and these days, so much more seems to go down in my stomach when I'm feeling nervous or stressed. So just make sure you make a note of everything that's going on in your life, what you're eating, how much you're moving, and how you're feeling, and I think that's the greatest hack of them all. Okay, so there you have it, my 4 ultimate IBS hacks. Let me know if any of these hacks are things that you already do. Do you use that app? Do you keep a food diary? You know, what do you do? Is there anything else that I haven't mentioned that you would class as an ultimate IBS hack? Leave a comment below, because I'd really like some more hacks, because anything that's going to help me feel better and anything that's going to help any of you guys feel better is just gold dust, really. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for tons more IBS videos. There's loads there right now, there's going to be more in the future, so check them all out, and I will see you very soon. Bye!